knot, just go around, take the end, go around, and then up and over and back in to make just a slip knot, and it slips. Then we're going to chain 3, and after we chain 3, we'll go in the first chain and pull through to make a slip stitch, and that'll make us a little ring. And then we're going to chain 3 again, and that'll be our first double crochet, and we'll make 13 more double crochets right in that ring there. So let's go ahead, and as I finish it up, and so we'll just go right around here, all the way around in double crochets until you have 13 double crochets and the chain 3. Now we have our 14 all the way around, and we're going to go into the top or the third chain. We're just going to pull through, and that is our slip stitch, and that's how we join it. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to chain 3 at the start of our second row, and now we're going to just put in 2 double crochets in every single double crochet. So we'll just go in and put 2 double crochets in each one. So now we're at the end of round 2, and we've got double crochets in each of the double crochets from the round before. Now we're going to go into the third chain and just do a slip stitch to bring it together. Now we're going to drop the blue yarn, and we're going to grab the green or whatever color of second yarn you have to use, and we're going to pull through 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have our 3 chains now, and now on this, after we do our 3 chains, we're going to go in the double crochet right next to that and do a double crochet. Now we have 2 double crochets, 1 chain 3, 1 double crochet, and we're going to do a chain 1. Then we're just going to go into the next double crochet, and we're going to do 1, and then another one in the next double crochet, and then a chain 1. And that's what we're going to continue to do all the way. So we went all the way around with 2 double crochets, chain, 2 double crochets, a space, and we're at the end. So we're going to join at the top of the chain 3 and pull it through. And that completes our round number 3. For round 4, we're going to drop the green and pick up the blue again. Now I don't cut them, I just leave them on there. That side's going to be on the inside where no one's going to see it, and so I don't worry about it. And let me pull this tight. And then we're going to go ahead and chain 3, just like we started before. And there's our chain 3. And then we're going to double crochet into the next double crochet. So that gives us 2 double crochets, and just like the before, and now we're going to put a chain 1. Then we're going to go ahead and do a double crochet in each of the next 2 double crochets, and then when you get to your chain stitch, you're going to chain again, and we're just going to continue around just like that. Now that we're all the way around again, we want to do a slip stitch just like we've done on the other rows. Go up to the 3rd chain, go through, and slip stitch, and that finishes off this row. Row number 4. And now let's start with row number 5, and again we're going to pick up our green yarn, and we're going to start again with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this time we're going to chain 3, and in this next double crochet we're going to put 2 double crochets in this double crochet, and that'll give us 3 total, the chain plus 2 double crochets, and then we're going to chain 1. Then we're going to go to the next double crochet. We're going to do 1 double crochet in that one. And in the second double crochet that we have, we're going to do 2, or an increase. We're going to do 2 double crochets in that one stitch. And then we'll do a chain 1. And that's the pattern you're going to continue on with. A double crochet in the first double crochet, and then 2 double crochets to increase in the next double crochet, and then complete it with a chain. And just keep going. Each time you get to a chain, there should be a chain above it, and then 3 double crochets above them. Okay, so now we've completed, went all the way around. So we have 3 double crochets, a chain, 3 double crochets, a chain. And now we're ending up here, and we're going to do a slip stitch through the top chain and bring it together. And so now that completes our round 5. And we'll go ahead and start round 6. I'm going to pick up the blue again. I just have it hanging here. I'm just going to bring it up and move the green down. And the first thing I'll do is chain 3. And if the green kind of loosened up, I pull it up tight. And then on this one, we're going to do a double crochet in the next double crochet. And then in the next double crochet, or the third one, over, we're going to do 2. So that's going to be our increase point. And then instead of just 1 chain, we're going to do 2 chains. So we're going to continue on. We're going to do a double crochet into each of the first 2 double crochets. But then on the third double crochet, we're going to do 2 double crochets, and that is our increase. And then after that, we're going to do 1 chain, 2 chains, and then we'll continue. Okay, so now we've gone around. We have our chain 2 and our 4 double crochets all the way around. So we're going to end here by slip stitching through the third loop there, and that completes the 6th round. Now you'll want to make a second one like this one, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take the wrong sides, put them together, and then we're going to make an edging to join them. But first let me tie off this one that I have here, and then so we have our 2 completed ones. I've tied off the yarn on the back, and what I like to do is match up where I left off and put one on top of the other, just like that, and it kind of match it, and you just want to move them till they match up. So your open spaces should line up with the open spaces, and your double crochet should line up all the way around, and just get it situated like that. Okay, and so we're just going to start by doing a double crochet. So we're gonna pull that through there, and then we're going to yarn over, and then go back through and just do our double crochet there, and make sure to pull it tight because that loose end is there. And then we're going to do a second double crochet, a third, a fourth, and a fifth. And so now we have and we're attaching both the back side and the front side. Make sure you have wrong sides together, okay, before you get too far. Then we're going to go ahead and chain 2, and then between, you're going to part the 4 double crochets here. You want 2 on one side and 2 on the other, and what we're going to do is we're going to reach through and we're going to do a single crochet. Then we're going to chain 2, go into the open space and do 5 double crochets. Okay, and then again you'll just repeat that pattern. So after your 5 double crochets, chain 2, you're going to part your double crochets, go through and make sure you do get both sides. That time I did not get both sides. And pull through and then do a single crochet, chain 2, and then in the opening with both sides held, another 5 double crochets. And we'll just keep going around and doing that pattern until we make it back around. Okay, so we've completed all the way around. I got my last chain 2 here, and I'm just going to join it to this one with a slip stitch to finish it off. And that's it. Then I'll just tie that off and be done. Let me pull this through and pull it through, tie it off, and there we have it done. And there is our completed pot holder. And as you can see, both sides are attached now with our edging. And over on this side, I'll just weave in these last little bits here, and it'll be done. And that is all there is to making these pot holders. And I have 2 of them here. Here's one that's totally completed, and like I mentioned earlier, they're nice and thick, so they should work quite well. And be sure to use a cotton-based thread. Don't use acrylic, because acrylic can melt when it gets hot. And if you like this video, I would love to have you subscribe to our channel. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.